Peeps. We back at this thing, baby. It's gonna be a different one for y'all today. It's gonna be pretty cool because I'm gonna touch on something that's dealing with, signs of nature. Things that'll be very helpful for you, and just some of the little basic things that we tend to overlook a lot because a lot of things ain't explained to us when it's right in front of us. You know what I'm saying? But before I do, y'all know the routine. Y'all know how I get down. Disclaimer, baby. I'm not trying to convert you to anything of my beliefs, or influences or anything like that. This is me solely, just spitting from the dome, giving you gems from my perspective and my opinions. Take what you take from it. What resonates, what that don't resonates, hang up the phone, throw it, do the Harlem Shake, eat a bowl of cereal and say, fuck that dude. I hope you don't. But anyway, but going forward, man, this is really cool because it kind of sprung on me today when I was walking, doing, my trail walk, to share this, man, and really kind of go in depth with this because it's so overlooked. And people get messages from the divine, things in front of you all the time. So we are programmed to want that exclamation point, that big bang, the answer. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some finale that's gonna drop out the heavens to you. A lot of times that's not how it works. And the reason being is because spiritual time is different from the physical time. And also things are navigating around you. The universe speaks its own language. And on a personal note for me, I believe it can be helpful because it helps you get out your ego. If you're expecting everything to go your way to get the answers to one exactly how you need it, where's the element of surprise? And a lot of times if you predict so much stuff, you analyze so much stuff, you know everything, it gets boring. And a lot of times you can take it for granted and not appreciate it. I'm not saying that's always the case. Most of the times for a lot of people it is. We've all been there. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to jump right into it though. I'm going to go to some of the animals, and insects and stuff like that. Everything has a spiritual meaning to it. And animals are so entwined with the spirit world because they're so natural and they have their own energy, and they flow with perfect frequency because they in their natural state at all times. You don't see a tree freaking out and moving because the wind is blowing. It goes with the flow. It goes with the wind. Water flows. You know what I'm saying? A tiger, a lion gonna do what they do every day. It's the same old. They're not chaotic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get right to it. Anytime you see a wasp that's flying around you, we tend to want to hit them and slap them and get them out of the way and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, it's be careful because they can't sting you. But a lot of times that's a message. If it's that one wasp specifically that's constantly flying around you, for minutes, you can be walking or running like, what is this thing? I'm not talking about like a gang of them. If it's just that one, then that's an urgent message. And a lot of times the wasp is giving you a message of watch your surroundings, whatever you're going through, whatever you're around. It could be a workplace, it could be your home, it could be your neighborhood, it could be where you go to walk or run every day. It could be where you hang out at. Just watch your surroundings. And it's not saying that it's going to be an immediate threat. It could be an immediate threat. It could be a physical threat, or it could be just more of a social thing. Who's talking about you? If it's some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Or watching, just be aware. Have your awareness up because it can help you prevent you from being in a situation that you can avoid. You know what I'm saying? So, and also too, the wasp can also give you a message of encourage you to push you, do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Stop procrastinating and do what you need to do. It's that little friendly nudge. Go ahead, do it. That's why it's aggressive. Now, if you get stung by one, then your ass really need to be doing what you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So look at it. So when you see stuff like that, you see a wasp, take a breath. I'm not saying sit there and let it fly around you, because nobody want to get stung, the potential to get stung. But be cautious, be aware, elude it best you can. But also take a breath and understand, okay, what's this trying to tell me? Meditate on that. And once you depart from the wasp and all that stuff, meditate for a while and really think about your situation. Think about your attitude. Think about how your day, your week been going. What's been bothering you? Who's been bothering you? Who you been bothering? You know what I'm saying? Anything that could be a potential threat, something that you need to be aware of, that could be a possibly, warning of. I'm not saying it's going to be a catastrophe. It could be something very minor. You know what I'm saying? But meditate on that. And what you probably could be doing more of. It's not judging you. It's not saying that, you're going to have some problems if you don't do it. Just an encouragement. Go ahead, push you. Do more of something that you need to be doing. All right. We're going to go to the beige butterfly with black wing trims. Now, this is a specific butterfly because a lot of times this particular butterfly will fly around you or across you when you're going through transitions or transformations in your life. Now, the beige represents neutrality. It's neutral. It's calm. You know what I'm saying? It's having you more to relax more. You know what I'm saying? Now, the black trimming on the wings is more mystery, the unknown. So it's a positive omen, saying that, be calm, be positive, be neutral, and look forward to the unknown, the mystery of life that's being unveiled for you. It could be opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beige butterfly with black trim wings. Another one is seeing a black snake come across you. Now, I'm not saying it comes and trying to attack you, nothing like that. I'm saying you just walking, you see a black snake, no matter how big it is, just doing this thing, going across you, horizontal, let it pass. Don't freak out. Don't run back. You want to have a safe distance. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to alert it and alarm it, and it goes into defense mode. If it's just doing its thing and it's at the tail end of its own little path, let it do it. Take a breath. Take a breath and say, okay, what is this? And what I mean by that is the snake represents shedding. That sign is telling you that keep going through your transformation, that you need to go through more transformation. You're going through a shedding right now on the inside. You know what I'm saying? It also represents protection. It can mean that you're being protected, or you need to be alert to have protection around you. You see what I'm saying? It represents wisdom and knowledge as well. So a lot of these omens are not really bad omens from nature. They all have their own nature to it. You see what I'm saying? So the black snake flowing across you, let it do its thing. Meditate. What is it that you're shedding? You could be shedding something at that moment. What's something that you need to be shed? What transformation are you going through? What transformation do you need to go through? In your feelings, in your mind, in your spirit. You know what I'm saying? Protection. Another one is going to be your red cardinals, your red birds, some of my favorites. When you see them fly across you, a lot of times, that represents that you have protection. It represents encouragement during the time that you might be down. You might be in a negative slump. You know what I'm saying? To be more positive and that you have support. Bluebird, one of my other favorites. That's a very positive omen because when it flies across you, it's signifying that there's positive changes coming in your life. You have positive news on the way. So be prepared for that. Embrace that. Expect that. Don't anticipate it, get all nervous, antsy. Just have that confidence like, okay, cool. That's a wink at the universe saying, hey, you're on the right path. Don't try to predict the timing. Because again, the time is going to be different. Just know that it's coming. Most times it's sooner than later. But don't do anything when you try to predict the timing. You can cause a little stagnation. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, because a lot of people don't understand, well, how can I be so stagnant? We have an energy field around us. I'm going to come back to the bluebird, but we have an energy field around us. This energy field around everything. So when you're tense a lot, when you're anxious, that causes a very, static energy. And so a lot of natural things can come to you naturally in this natural state and flow to you smooth and calm when you're static like that and you're tense. You have this tense energy field. It has to calm down for it to come to you. So when you're being static and anticipating something, being anxious and frustrated, you're delaying whatever needs to come to you. It's going to come to you regardless, but you don't want to wait another year. Hell, you don't want to even wait another day, another hour sometimes. You see what I'm saying? So when you see these signs, they help out. And just my little 2 cents, don't try to predict the timing. If you see a bluebird come across you, say, okay, that's something positive coming. That's some positive news I got coming. I'm expect that. I appreciate it. Give it a moment. Get excited if you need to, and then forget about it. See what I'm saying? All this stuff helps, man. It helps your life. It helps a more easy flow. And it's cool because you're establishing a relationship with nature, of understanding the language of nature. That's some cool shit. Hey man, it's cool when you're able to speak another language. Spanish, French, Italian, shit, African, whatever. You're understanding the language of nature. And you accepting it. That's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So those are some little tidbits I kind of want to throw at you. There's others. I can go on and on. I might do another video, but I kind of want to give you, a base on some things that, that people that probably see more coming. You know what I'm saying? I would say one thing though, when you're having a dream, and you ever have a dream about a white bald eagle flying above you, circling you, that's an extremely positive sign. That means that you have a lot of great things coming. Do not try to predict the timing on that. All right? Because a lot of times, the bigger the abundance that you have might take a little longer than you anticipate. Or it might not, but it depends on where you at, because you got so much stuff coming. Just see it as something positive and go on about your business. You help manifest that more quicker when you do that, when you're in a positive state. You don't try to predict it. That helps too. All right? So there's some little tidbits I'm going to throw at y'all, man, to help y'all on that. It's a little different. I'm going to do another video about number signs. I know you guys probably come across videos about angel numbers and stuff like that. And there's some very great videos that's very helpful. But I'm going to throw my little version that's kind of give you a little duality of things with that. So anyway, I hope this helped you, and I wish you nothing but the best. Look at some of these confirmations that you have, because a lot of us confirmations. You've seen these signs from nature, and just have love for it, man. Appreciate it. Get a universal thank you. Talk to that bird. Thank you, baby. You fly by. You know what I'm saying? Have your energy feel very positive. That helps your vibrational energy, a lot. When you start having animals walking up to you too, you're going by seeing somebody else's dog or whatever, and they can't take their eyes off you, and they just come at you naturally, and they be all nice. They're seeing your energy field, man. They're sensing your vibrational energy is very high. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Or children, or people can't take their eyes off you in general. That's a lot going on with you. All right. So anyway, y'all be cool. Y'all be easy. Keep your head up. All right. If you guys need any one-on-one consultation, that's what I do too. Feel free to contact me. My info is in my description, and we get everything situated for you. All right. Y'all be easy. Stay up. I love you. Do your nature trail walk. God damn it. All right. Chill.